Chilling in the backyard. This is where I'm living right now with my sales job. Actually, such a blessed opportunity because how they have it is you actually can move into the housing, pay like a small amount of rent that comes directly out of like your commission only payment. So it takes the stress out of rent because a big thing with sales is you never know when your money's coming. So when you have fixed costs with variable income, it can get kind of intimidating. So I knew that this is a job that's going to be expanding. Right now we're in Kelowna, BC, which is super lucky because that's the city I was already living in. We're in Kelowna, BC, but they have plans of expanding to Alberta, to the lower mainland of Vancouver, to places potentially in the States, Texas, Florida, but that's a whole different story. So yeah, just chilling outside the Airbnb. It's a beautiful Airbnb. I think probably a master bedroom. Honestly, it's pretty massive. Some fantastic roommates. I'm living with someone from Turkey right now. Great gentleman. Get to learn about his culture. Probably my best friend in the house. We often have dinner together at the end of the day. Their culture is very different, and I love to like learn about new things and how they do things. That I'm also with a young married couple, a guy that was born originally in Germany but would call himself a Canadian. He said, I'm not coming for the job unless my wife gets to come. So very young married couple. They're in their early 20s, like maybe 22 or something. That's also new and fantastic. But plainly, I'm just going to do a quick review of the job so far. I'm 3 weeks in now as of basically today. And so the things I really love is that I do feel like I'm in the right space finally. I do feel like sales is where I need to be. I'm probably where I should have been for a while now. I would always say get into sales earlier because the thing is, even if you suck, if you're a young, bright, promising, kid with a good heart, people are going to give you a chance. And I think that's something you should take advantage of. So I feel like I'm in the right place. I feel like I'm gaining skills. I feel like Robert Kiyosaki has a quote, it's not what you earn, it's what you learn. Especially while you're in your 20s and 30s, you should be learning and gaining skills that you can leverage later in life. So I feel like I'm learning a lot. I feel like I was already outgoing and a little bit outspoken and not too shy, and this has only, helped with that. I think that's a great skill as well. I'm meeting some great people. I'm getting to see inside of a sales organization for the first time, see what, a leader looks like, if that's something I can match or surpass, see how crazy things can be. And honestly, if I'm going to give you a real review, it's going to come down to whether the money's there or not. Because I can only control one piece of this puzzle. I've told you guys quickly that I'm a setter. My job is to go out, garner interest, or find people that are already interested and set an appointment. At that appointment, someone comes behind me. They're called a closer. At the point, out of the blue, door knocking, we set an appointment for a closer to come in, and then they have an opportunity. That's all we're getting them, is an opportunity to sit down, and that's where they got to do what they do. Obviously, the better job you do setting, the more you can get them interested, the more guaranteed you can get them to sit down. It's all about getting that closer a chance to get in the door and sit down and work their magic. So I'm finding out that it's really all going to come down to the money, and all I can focus on is my piece of the puzzle. I can't be harping on the closers. I can't be controlling things that happen after me. All I can do is be planting as many high quality seeds as I can daily. A good day setting yesterday has nothing to do with the future. You need to always be setting yourself up for the future. You need to always be planting, because you don't know what's going to pop. And you can't just look at it. They say sales is a numbers game, but it can't just be all numbers. Because if you're setting, maybe 50, 60 appointments a week, but they're ass, none of them are showing up and none of them are interested, you're not making any money. Whereas if you're only doing a fraction of that, say you're doing half, 25 appointments a week, but now you have, closer to an 80% show up rate, now you're doing numbers, now you're getting somewhere. So like I said, I'm focusing on my piece of the puzzle, which is high quality set appointments, as many as I can daily. And it's all just going to come down to the money. Is the money getting to my account? Are the closers showing up? Am I doing my job? Are the closers showing up? Are they closing the deals? And am I getting paid? Because, this isn't charity. We're not doing this for free. I am okay with not getting as much money up front right now because I'm so new to this and I still have so much to learn and value to gain, money, financially or not. Either way, it's shown me I'm in the right place. Whether I stick with this company will be if they can hold up, their end on the back end. So I haven't really gotten to see like a real paycheck. This Friday, I should kind of get to peek into a little bit of my results, and the next one should reveal even more. But I really, really hope that this pans out, and the work that I've been putting in, I hope that I get to see the fruits of it, and the big reveal, because I've kind of been holding it back, is I'm working in solar. I don't even know if I've said that yet. I've kind of just talked about sales and setting appointments, but I'm working in the solar industry. I believe, there's stats to back it up too, but I believe this is about to be one of the biggest industries in Canada. And why I say Canada specifically is because if you look around, you're starting to see solar everywhere, but it's not everywhere yet. You're gonna see at least one solar panel daily. So like that just shows us that we're in the game, that it's a thing that people are thinking about, but the technology and the incentives just haven't been there in the past. And I really feel like we're getting to that level where it's just starting to make stupid sense. And when people take action is when things become a no-brainer, and it's almost there. So I feel like I'm in the right industry. I feel like I'm learning a lot. I'm really happy with where things are right now, and I'm excited to see where they'll go. But like I said, comes down to the paper, baby. So solar 2024, I'm gonna put a massive prediction out here right now. This industry is about to boom. If you can get in while you're still one of the first guys, you've got, things move quick. Those bubbles burst quick. I'd say 5 to 6 years till it's on nearly every home. And what I mean nearly every home is soon there's going to be a point where there aren't really new homes constructed without it. It'll just make too much sense. Cash flow is getting killed in the real estate industry right now in Canada. Everything about real estate is just getting murdered. Anywhere people can to increase their cash flow and lower the bills, they're gonna do it. So get into solar while you can. See you guys.